Bop, bop, bop. I didn't mean to start this. Well, I'm not super late, but I am not on time either, and I didn't mean that today. Oh, let me tell you, my body has been tearing me up today because I had Taco Bell and 2 random fake graphic Twitter things just followed me. Okay, that's fun. Thank you for inflating those numbers again. Also, hello, Error. Good to see you in chat. That promote button on Twitter just got thick, and I don't like that. Ew. Ew. Disgusting. I hate this. I hate it so much. That sucks. Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's something. I don't know when Twitter decided to do that, but I hate it. So it got rid of it got rid of that tweet too, so that's even better. That it's not. Okay, anyways, yeah. If I minimize this. Okay, I'm still good. Okay. Okay. Because I wanted to not look at anything while I was chatting. Yeah, fuck. I wanted to start this a bit earlier than I did because I was like, oh, you know, it's been a while since I've streamed in the afternoons. Because I've either streamed either in the mornings or during the late night hours. And I figured I was going to switch it up a bit and go in the afternoon and see how that goes. I've realized that the morning streams have been a lot better. At least exceed my expectations. So I'm happy that I'm able to, you know, stream during those times more because that's when I get off work and I'm up at least for a few more hours when I get done with work, so I can do that. But I like to stream in the afternoons whenever I can. I can think how I did. Streamed yesterday, and then when I got done streaming, I fell asleep, and then I woke up and it was about 10 o'clock. No, shit. I fell asleep for it. I almost slept 12 hours again. I don't know why. I was so fucking tired yesterday. And I woke up after nearly 12 hours of sleep, and I was up for a couple hours, and then I fell back asleep, and then I slept for another like 3 to 4 hours. I don't know why I was so tired, and just slept pretty much half a day or close to a little over half a day. I don't know. I don't know. It was fun. That was nuts. So I've pretty much wasted my 2 off days so far, because I slept through half of a day, and I've been up for about 12 hours now up to this point. I don't want to say that. Actually, no, I've been up for about 8 hours or so, so probably nowhere even close to that point, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of take sleep a bit seriously in my eyes. Ironically, that's what I just fucking said. I didn't realize that until I fucking... anyways, I take sleep somewhat seriously. Or at least I try to keep track of it. Because I hate fucking staying up for a long period of time because it's not really worth it to me. And plus, like, since I'm busy quite a lot, or quite a lot of days I'm busy, I tend to want to maximize as much sleep so I can get as much energy as possible, because I don't like doing anything with very little energy. Unless it's one of these kinds of streams like chatting, in which case I don't really need as much energy, because the only energy I need is just enough for me to function motorly. Is that the right term I'm thinking of? Or at least I can like look at chat and talk and read and be all like, okay, you know, stumble through someone's chat message and then talk, and then if I sound tired, I'm not really tired. But for some reason, I have not had a very good day when it comes to my vocals. Yeah, they sound more bleh than normal, but I don't know. Like, it might be because I've been up for quite a while, and this is usually what my voice sounds like when I haven't been to bed in almost 12 hours. But then again, this is also what I sound like when I get off work, so great. One of the things that I was looking for is a new job, because I've been sick and tired of the place that I work at. It's great for me streaming wise because I'm able to stream right after I get off work, and it can work. It works out. Okay, coming home and taking a shower by 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm streaming, and I stream till about 10, 11 o'clock. You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can work with that, because it's not the best time for me to stream in my eyes. I feel like the afternoon is a little bit better, but obviously with I don't know. I suck at predicting that kind of stuff. But no, I've enjoyed my last few morning streams, and I kind of needed them. I kind of needed like those last few streams that I've done. I've kind of needed them, because there was a point last week where I just fucking fell mentally. Again, I just fucking I guess I'll talk a little bit more about it here later. I don't know if I want to do it right now. I don't know. Do I want to do it right now? Probably not. I don't know. Like, I want to hold off on it for just a second, because there's a lot that I want to talk about, okay? And I'm not really a huge fan of talking about it with very little eyes on me, especially when I know that I'm gonna have probably more here later. I'm going to send my thing through. I should probably put my Twitch and shit through these links, but whatever, I don't care. I don't really fucking care. I'm just gonna do it anyways. Let's see, where can I promote? Go away. Go away. I don't even know if there's a self-promotion for a lot of these Discords. They don't really work, do they? Yeah, I'm gonna do this really quickly. There is one thing I want to talk about here in a little bit that's gonna get me fucking rolling. But I'll speak on that here in just a second. Let me just I should have done this while I was on the starting soon screen, and I usually don't do this because I never really cared for putting my fucking stream links in the self-promo channels of Discord servers that I'm in, because they never fucking do. They never do anything, and it's like probably the #1 most muted type of channel on any Discord server. And for good reason, because it's very fucking useless. Like, even in my own fucking Discord server, I have it muted. I'm just like, yeah, this is not fucking worth it. Worth it. Alright. So while that does absolutely fucking nothing to the stream, I think I probably should have put the Twitch, because I kind of care more about Twitch. Well, in a way, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should care more about Twitch, or if I should just leave Twitch alone and just let it do what it does. Discoverability on Twitch is fucking terrible. Well, that's not fucking good. Well, that's not good. Why the fuck is that doing that? What the hell? Dude, these fucking... The tag system for Twitch is god-awful. It does nothing. It does nothing well. Anyways, where the fuck was I gonna go for here? Go to the link. We're gonna go back through. We're gonna do this. Do all the Chubby, I'm gonna double do it. I'm gonna double dip. Man, if there's one game I played for like several days and then stopped playing for several days, it's Genshin. Holy. It's probably the one fucking game I played for like a while, and then I was just like, yeah, no thanks. And I just never cared for the game. Like, cause I don't know, I'm not really much of a story driven person. I cannot say that. That's a fat lie. That is a lie, and I know it. Say I'm not driven by story games or whatever like that, but then I play GTA San Andreas and it's like, holy fuck, I like the story. It's like, god damn it, I can't fucking say that I can't play story games, because that's a lie. I think it's just rather like with Genshin, it's just I don't care for its story. So if it's a big part of the game, then it's like, okay, I don't care about it at all. I don't care about it. Like, you know, I don't mind it. I don't hate it. It's just I don't care for Genshin, okay? And I just don't play it. I mean, on the contrary, I mean, I don't care if, like, there's somebody that I'm watching and they play it and all that stuff. I'll watch it. I don't really mind it. Like I said, it's just how it be with me. I don't care for it. I don't play it. I'm not a huge... Yeah, it's the same reason why I don't play, like, Honkai. Because I know a lot of people play those too, but I don't. No. You know, I'm going to play, like, some other stuff. I'm going to play some of my own kind of, like, things, and I'm just going to keep it to my, you know, keep that whole genre to, like, the back burner of my, the back burner, like, the back of the bus kind of deal. I'm not going to really play it for a while. So, do I want to keep Firefox open? I'll keep it open. Usually I'd close it during streams, but if I need it for something later, I'll like to have it up. So now that that's all done and dandy, let's fucking get back into chatting. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, it doesn't help too that with Genshin, it's like such a massive game. And the updates that it has, it's like, oh hey, here's a new update. How big is it? It's as big as the game. You might as well just reinstall the game, you know, because it's so massive. And I mean, like, I get it. You know, it's an entirely huge world. It's loading all the stories and missions and characters and everything in between. Like, it's like an extension of the game. And so, like, I get it. It needs to be that way. But holy fuck, man. Why is it so huge? At the end of the day, it wouldn't be surprising if it ends up being like what Valorant can become and just be a 3 terabyte game. Also, yeah, I've seen pictures where Valorant can get upwards of like almost a terabyte or 2 big in storage size. What the hell? Valorant is another one of those games where I don't care for it. No, like, I played Valorant twice. Okay? One time on stream, one time off stream. The time that I streamed it was okay. But the one time I played it off stream, I felt like I wanted to fucking blast myself in the side of the head in Minecraft, because I fucking hated it. I do not like Valorant whatsoever. Okay, I just don't find it enjoyable whatsoever. Okay. It also doesn't help too that, like, I watch people play it, okay, and it's, you know, kind of, it's whatever. Like, it's like a game. It's like CS:GO in a way, and I'm like, you know what, I never really played CS:GO anyways, because it was never my kind of thing either. I like the whole Call of Duty, for instance. That's what I enjoy. Like, team deathmatch, just, you know, pick a loadout, you run around, you find people. If you find them, and it's a battle that you fight yourself, and then if you know, I don't like the stealth battles. I don't like that shit. I enjoyed search and destroy for Call of Duty games. For at least some Call of Duty games, I enjoyed that, like Black Ops and Black Ops 2. It was all right. Black Ops 3 as well. That was fine. But I never fucking cared for. I did not care for the like for CS:GO or something like that was like that. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do that so I can have my personal background music, because I'm not hearing any music right now. There we go. That works. Shout out to whoever made this fucking plugin for OBS. They are the fucking yo. Anyways, yeah, Valorant. I can never sit down and play offline, and it's, you know, like, especially because Valorant is a somewhat, I don't want to say it's a huge game. It's just, I don't want to fucking play it. I'm not big on it, and the community fucking sucks too. The community, yeah, I would say I'm that kind of guy that gets influenced by the community of, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, fucking, it's a driving factor for me to either love something or hate something. That's the thing, okay? If I enjoy a game or a franchise or a anything really, okay, chances are it's because the community is not bad, or it's tolerable enough to where I can associate with it. Okay, kind of like with VTubers themselves, kind of like VTubers. Okay, in a way. It's a very love-hate relationship between me and VTubers, so let's just say, fucking, I hate scrolling through TikTok and seeing Valorant shit all over my feed, because I tried to use TikTok to where VTubers would not pop up in my feeds because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to find their fucking content funny or enjoyable. And I still end up with VTubers in my feed. And half the time, it is fucking Valorant clips. And it's one of those... Just look up, like, a typical Valorant clip that has to do with, like, voice chat. And that's, like, all of the TikToks that I see. And it's just, like, it's so annoying. It is so fucking annoying, dude. I hate it so much. It makes me not fucking want to get into the game anymore than, you know... It doesn't want to make me get into the game at all. Really. So that's why I've, like... Valorant is maybe, like, one of 2 games I've played only once on stream, I believe. I got to look. Let me look at some of my history real quick. We're playing games. Can I sort backwards on dates? Yes, I can. Okay. Overwatch. Played a lot of that at first. Let's see. Trying to see. Keep talking and nobody explodes. I have a plan to get back in that for a little bit. I just have to find somebody to play that with. Nobody likes me. No, okay. Let's see. I think the only other game that I remember playing once, and that was it, was The Invisible Hand. But I think that was because I, like, have no real plans of playing it again. Because it was, like, fun once, and then there was like, oh, okay, no one fucking watch it after that, because it's not a game that people would watch. It's like, alright, is HoloCure on Steam? I'm seeing a bunch of people from HoloLive play HoloCure, and I'm like, is it on Steam? I swear to God, they said that they were going to play it. Ooh, it is on Steam. Ooh, August 17th. Son of a bitch, it's coming out soon. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. I can fucking play HoloCure sometime this week. It might be... It's releasing in almost... Yeah, about 2 days. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I haven't played this game in forever, and I can't wait to get back into it. Like, I stopped playing it because I was like, I don't really want to go through the process of, like, the manually. I don't know why. I'm just a Steam sucker. I'm a Steam sucker. If it's on Steam, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, I can't wait to play it. I can't fucking wait. Hell yeah. That makes me hyped. That makes me hyped. I knew that they were like, hey, we're going to be going on Steam. I was like, I thought I saw something like that. Then I asked, like, a couple friends, like, hey, does anybody know anything about, like, HoloCure going on Steam? And then they were like, oh, I didn't know anything else. Like, is that a Mandela effect that I just fucking, like, gave myself? What the hell? No, we're fine. We're fine. We are fine. Or, I'm fine. I'm not crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room filled with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I hate myself. Okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so I'll probably fucking... That'll be something well, like, when exactly would it come out? Day and 7 hours. So that'd be... Thursday. Honestly, I might be able to pop that game on Thursday morning. Fuck. Thursday morning. Ooh. That's a Thursday morning stream right there. Fuck, dude. Shit. Holy. Okay. I think I might also have a collab that day too, so that'll be a double day. That'll be a double dipper. Let me message Rian. That's not the right person, Wyatt. There we go. I don't know what exactly we're doing. Can my voice just not crack and die every time I try to do one of these streams? Fuck me. Fuck me. I hate it so much. Like, I'm very happy that not a lot of people pick up on the fact that my voice is just terrible. It's like, you know, they complain about the fact that my voice just cracks every fucking, like, 3 to 4 sentences that I say because my voice is going through another stage of going deeper while also not. I don't fucking get it. I really don't. I really don't fucking get it. I mean, fuck, dude, like, I've been streaming for how many fucking years now? Almost 2 years, and it's still been a consistent thing for me to, like, just keep voice cracking on stream, and I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't okay, anyways, okay. Yeah, I'll probably pop on Minecraft later today, too, because I haven't played Minecraft in forever. Thought about getting back in Stoneblock. Not going to, though, because that requires VR, and I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm not in the mood to fuck with that shit today. It's the one thing that I hate about wanting to do VR streams is the fact that I have to set it up and have to hope that all the audio and stuff works, because if it doesn't, it's going to require a full restart on my computer. And that is the worst case scenario for me. That always ends up happening every time I want to play VR. And I don't want to do it. That's why I try not to do anything in VR mid-stream, because most times I'm going to be like, oh, this is not working. Alright, I'm going to restart. See ya. But, yeah, that is what it is. Speaking of streams, somehow, I just now thought about this. Next month, not exactly the next month, but next month and next week. Holy shit, nope, it is next month. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. We are already mid-August? What the hell happened? I thought it was August 8th. Oh, my. When the fuck did we get 15 days into August? This year has gone by way too fucking quickly. It needs to fucking slow down. Slow down, damn it. Anyways, next month, it would be my 2-year anniversary of streaming. And I have something special planned coming out, that anniversary. I say that because I still have to work on it. And I don't know if I can get it done within that span of time, or if I can, I have to rush it. I wish my ADHD would kick in and actually be all like, hey, you should work on this project that's actually due in like a month. That ADHD, or is that my procrastination brain? If it's a combination of both, oh, fuck. That's shit. Fuck. But yeah, I can't believe next month is gonna mark me being a streamer for a VTuber rather, for 2 fucking years. Oh my, no, that does not feel right. It doesn't feel right whatsoever. It honestly doesn't. I don't know what to say about that, because it generally doesn't feel like I've been streaming for that long. It feels like I've been streaming for just a year, you know, just under so, like, not even close to 2. Like, it doesn't feel like 2 years ago I made the fucking worst debut stream of my life. I'm not ever watching that again. That shit fucking blowed. That shit blowed, dude. I fucking hated that. Especially looking back at it. Good God. I watch I say that, but next month I'm gonna watch it. Probably. Yeah, that's a fucking, I mean, shit, like, I don't know, like, the fucking fact that it's been 2 years since I started creating really any content, like Twitter. Like my old Twitter is... God, is it still up? Oh, fuck, if it's still up. There's no way, right? There's no fucking way. The account has fallen to 458 followers. Hey, that just means that, you know, we're getting somewhat closer to overtaking it. Getting closer to overtaking that. Can I sort? Oh my god. 4,778 posts. I think it's sad that I have almost the same amount of tweets in the same span of time. Holy. God damn. Did my stream crash or something? What the hell? Did my stream crash on YouTube or something? Why the fuck is it? Oh, hey, I remember when I fucking collaborated with Sprite. Yeah, that felt like a long-ass time ago. Because it certainly most definitely was. That feels fucking crazy looking at some of my old tweets, though. There's May 21st, 22. In May. There's April. Oh shit, it only goes back to April 22? Why the fuck does it do that? Alright, whatever, that sucks. Guess old tweets get deleted, I guess? Shit. I wanted to see if I could find, like, some of the old tweets that I did, like, some of my oldest tweets, but I guess I can't, I guess, that's not possible. Fuck, dude, that sucks. I was gonna say, like, cause it's been, like, it has been, like, 2 years since I, like, started publishing shit and, like, tweeting. Yeah, I still have, like, 4,000 fucking tweets on, I hate that I, tweeted more in 2022 than I did. I hate, well, no, sorry. That actually sounds like that actually sounds like, that's actually rather good, because that old Twitter account has 4,700 tweets. Right now I'm at 4,240. So between now and next month, I need to create 600 more tweets. Can I... Would that be possible? Can I make six... I mean, well, yeah, if I did every fucking a minute of tweeting, maybe that would help. I cannot think of 600 fucking tweets. I genuinely can't. No. I don't think I would be able to think of 600 fucking tweets within a month. I'm sorry. Like, my brain is not that, like, capable of doing something like that. It would be funny. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It would be funny, but it would require me to, like, you know, just spam, like, the literal first thing to come into my mind onto a tweet. But my brain is still not that quick. It wouldn't be quick enough for that shit, okay? Like, I cannot be able to do that as much as I would love to. Cannot. I think the only thing that I could do I wouldn't be able to know, dude. It would be funny, though. It would be funny. Just spam it 600 tweets between now and next month, and then get up to about 4,700 tweets, and then people look at that account and realize how much of a no-life son of a bitch I am. Okay. But no, I don't use Twitter. Or at least I don't post much on Twitter, which sucks because that's kind of how I'm going to get like a massive reach, for at least outside of streaming itself. But I just don't care enough to tweet a lot of times. I'm just like, you know, I don't really want to tweet any memes. I just want to look at them and possibly retweet them. Sorry, repost them. It's still Twitter in my heart. It's still Twitter in my heart. It will always be Twitter. Just because some dumbass wants to fucking change up everything doesn't mean that you can change it in my heart. Screw the hell out of you, man. Yeah, like speaking of reach here, I'm gonna fucking talk about I guess one of the biggest issues that I've been facing with the last couple, I guess 2 years now. I would say couple of years, but the word couple equals 2 years. Ha! In my book, and that's, you know, kind of the reason why I had a bit of a Burnout Meltdown style. That sounds like a fucking hell of a Burnout game, though. Burnout Meltdown? Fuck. That'd be a hell of a game. Too bad, you know, it says 2023, not 2003, so the game would be shite. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know, like, there's a stretch, there's like a period, I should say, where I feel really fucking motivated, really confident, or really fucking, I guess, motivated? I don't know if I already said motivated or not. Yeah, I think I said motivated already. Short-term memory loss, I feel like I have. Okay. English is also hard. But, there's always, like, a period where I feel like I have motivation, confidence, and a bit of an understanding of the industry. And when I say industry, I mean, you know, as streaming as a whole. Just streaming as a whole. Because I have been, I don't want to say I've been involved, but rather I have seen the industry for the past 10 years. As a hardcore viewer and a hardcore wannabe for streamer. So yeah, like back before I started VTubing, like myself, I was a big viewer of it, especially back in 2019 when the anime boom started happening. And I thought I had a good understanding of VTubers before I started streaming myself. And to be fair, I mean, looking through pretty much every agency at the time, and when I say at the time, so we're talking like summer 2021, summer of 2021, like just before I was starting, like reading up on agency shit that was going down, getting insight from other viewers or whatever, just like being all like, hey, you know, this VTuber is doing this, you know, there's this agency that is looking at, you know, doing this or that, you know what I'm saying? And I figured I was going to use that kind of, knowledge to help me drive myself forward as a new VTuber and equip that knowledge with, I don't want to say experience. That's a problem. That's where the problem begins, I guess. I don't have any experience with streaming, nor do I have any experience of anything really outside of, you know, streaming. Okay, like making videos or making really fucking anything. Okay, the only thing I know is what I have seen come and go trend-wise, and how creators do those trends. And some creators teach you how to do it, some not. You have to learn that yourself, which I don't do. And that's just something I just never cared to do because I don't take this so seriously. Because, you know, it's like you have to, in order for you to kind of be successful, you have to put time into this. It's, you know, I guess that's not something that, you know, is unknown to a lot of people. It's like when you stream, you're not going to immediately hit the ground running. You have to learn everything from zero, I guess. And you're going to, over time, find out that if you don't put a whole lot of effort into working on your craft or working on shit, you're not going to get shit, essentially, okay? And basically where I'm going with this is that because of that, I struggled. And I figured that with my knowledge and all that shit, I was going to be able to just pop off still, or at least do something, okay? Have something happen, I guess. But, yeah, when I first started, VTubing back in September 2021, between September of that year to the end of this, let's say the start of 2022, I didn't like it. I didn't like it, okay? I didn't like that part of my time as a VTuber whatsoever. At least the first 3 months. Yeah, for the first 3 months especially. Mainly because I was strictly on YouTube, and that was so bad. Oh, man. It's why I multi-stream now. And it's because I knew that Twitch was not only the better alternative to get started on, but it was also a better, like, just, you know, with multi-streaming, you can go anywhere and be anywhere, and if one platform doesn't work, one might. Or one might have a better advantage than the other. So it's like, you know, this is just being on YouTube, especially starting off, fucking terrible, dude. You know, it might be bad flatlining at like 1 or 2 viewers or whatever. And like averaging like maybe less than 2 viewers. But hey, at least there's still a viewer there that's there to watch, you know? On YouTube, I would flatline at 0 viewers. That VOD would not get any views. Like, there was no fucking way I was climbing the ladder as a VTuber on YouTube. There's no fucking way. Well, that's how I started. It sucked, to say the least, okay? And this shit just kind of, it was like a roller coaster, okay? And it's never stopped being a roller coaster ever since the beginning of 22. The beginning of 22 all the way to now. It's just been nothing but a fucking roller coaster of shit and rainbows, essentially. That's essentially the way that I can put it. Okay? And I gambled back last year with leaving and becoming independent because I felt like I could, you know, be a better... I felt like I could improve, you know, and one of the things that I always, like, you know, that people always either tell me or I tell other people in terms of, like, if you're starting off being a VTuber or streaming in general, is not to compare yourself to others, because that is such a horrible thing to do, first off, because everybody's different when it comes to streaming. Everybody's fucking different, okay? No matter how close somebody is to you, they're still different some way or another. Comparing yourself to them is not something you can do, because it's not a fucking contest, okay? You can't do that. You just can't do that, okay? So, not only does it fucking not matter if you compare yourself to others, it also does nothing but bring you down. Or, On the other side of things, it feeds your ego, and then you become a narcissistic little asshole. So, either way, it doesn't help you. It doesn't fucking help you. Okay, if you compare yourself to another fucking streamer, or VTuber in this case. It's not worth it. It's not fucking worth it. It's stupid. Don't fucking do it. If you're gonna fucking compare yourself to anybody, you compare yourself to yourself. And even then, I would still recommend not doing that, because my personal experience. Because, like, especially when you end up streaming for more than 2 years, or more than a year, rather, you always end up comparing yourself to what situation you were in around the same time the year prior. Like, okay, so with me, leaving my agency at the time meant that I had to restart everything. So I built up my first boat of accounts, I guess I'll say. Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, the trio of accounts, the great 3 accounts, I guess I'll say. There was also some others, but I don't care about that. Just the big 3: Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Okay, I had to build those 3 up with the agency. Then I left, and instead of building upon those 3 for another year, it instead turned into a thing where that was a fucking waste of time. And I had to remake everything and redo everything. I had to remake a YouTube. I had to remake a Twitch. I had to remake a Twitter. Basically, I had to remake everything. And climb the ladder again. Start from ground zero. Climb all the way back up top. So it's like everything that I did from September 21 to September 22 was a fucking, like, waste of time. And I took that gamble because I was like, I feel like I could easily, yeah, I have to rebuild everything and all that, but maybe I can, maybe because since I'm already technically, like, got it built up, I could probably, like, plot myself back up to the same rung on the ladder, if you know what I mean. The same level, the same everything from where I was at, and then go from there. So it wouldn't be like, I wouldn't be falling off the ladder completely. Rather, I would just slip and fall down a few rungs. I was fucking wrong, dude. I was fucking wrong, dude. Like, let me fucking tell you, it was a mistake. Okay? So, I'm looking real quick here. I don't know what led to me getting so many subscribers on YouTube. I really couldn't tell you why. But for some reason, I have more than double my subscriber count on the other accounts rather than yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, I fucking hate that I don't know, like, I mean, maybe I should give myself some extra shit that, I spent a month in Japan. So a month in Japan and I wasn't able to shit, okay? In terms of streams, except for one IRL stream that was obviously not going to go anywhere because of the fact that it was an IRL stream, and nobody fucking wanted to see me IRL. Come on now, what the fuck? But anyways, yeah, that shit fucking sucked, okay? And basically what I ended up doing between this time last year and now, basically, is I started comparing myself to myself of now to myself of last year because I could. Because I was like, hey, I'm starting new accounts. I'm starting a whole new fucking, like basically everything. Fucking everything, down to the email. Okay? So, it comes down to, you know, can I still build as well as I could from the last year of stuff? But, you know, then again, like, you know, looking at who I collaborated with last year compared to now is so fucking, like, crazy that it is almost a fucking fever dream that I collaborated with some of the people that I did back in 2022. It doesn't feel like I collaborated with, you know, a ton of people nowadays. Fucking hell no. Like, I maybe collaborated with maybe a small handful of close friends that, you know, in you know, don't have the highest of numbers, but, you know, I don't care about the numbers. I just don't, okay? That's probably why the numbers on my old shit are way higher now, over then than now, but still, fuck, dude. I am halfway on YouTube, but you know what? Fuck it. The only thing that's even close to surpassing the old account the old accounts is the Twitter, which is sad to fucking say, but hey, that is what it is, right? Yeah, like the old Twitter is slowly dying of a painful death. Whereas my Twitter account now is about to overpass it in followers. I say that as if it's not gonna, you know, it's gonna take forever for that to happen though, because I barely gained 60 followers in 2 months. So I better create some drama if I want to get popular, right? Because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to do that, right? Okay, anyways. That's bullshit, but can't be a little sorry. I gotta be a little sarcastic here, but yeah, there's a reason why I have these fucking moments to where I feel so fucking, like, fed up, okay? Because, you know, again, I've been doing this shit for 2 years, and I expect, you know, to, you know, be slightly better than where I was last year. Because, you know, that's pretty much what everybody would want, right? You would want to improve from the year prior to now, but I can't say I have. I really just can't. I can't say that I have. Like, it genuinely feels like I have, not even, I have regressed. I don't know if that's the term that I'm looking for, but like, I feel like I've gotten worse over the last year. Instead of improved, because, you know, like, I still struggle with having streams where I got fucking nothing to show for. Like, I got nothing to fucking show for these 2 years of streaming whatsoever. Like, it's pathetic in my eyes, okay? Like, in terms of the fact that I've been streaming for 2 years and I have no real, like, accomplishments, I feel. That's just how I feel, okay? And the last few morning streams, and, you know, there's, like, a couple times where I'm proven wrong, and I'm proven, like, and I'm, well, not being proven, but sorry, rather, I'm being shown that there's some light at the end of the tunnel and that there's some improvement. But there's also some days where I think that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and instead it's just a headlight of a fucking train coming my way. So it's just that kind of thing where, I don't know, like, I don't know, it's so inconsistent that some weeks it's super good and I feel really confident. And then there's just weeks where I feel like I am wasting my time doing this shit. And I don't want to give up on this kind of shit because this is not something there's a reason why I still stream. And there's a reason why I still do what I do. And that's because I fucking love streaming, okay? I love streaming. I love fucking sitting and speaking and talking to people because that's what I would rather do than fucking sit in silence and die of boredom. You know, like, it's just, you know, I'm not gonna say fucking streaming saved my life or anything like that, because that's fucking bullshit. That'd be fucking bullshit. But it's a nice time waster, and that's what I like to do. I like to waste my time. If I do, then I waste my time streaming, essentially. And that's just, you know, I knew that it was gonna be a challenge when I first started when it comes to streaming, but it just feels like, again, it just feels like every once in a while it just gets more and more difficult, and then I'm just like, I almost don't even want to say it's been 2 years since I've been streaming. I rather would just say that next month would be my 1 year anniversary, because then it would be like, hey, look at that. That sounds more like, looking at the numbers and shit, that's actually not too bad for a year one streamer, okay? With no idea of what they're doing marketing wise or trend wise. But no, I can't say that, because that'd be a fucking lie. I've been streaming for 2 years almost, and I have nothing to show for. And that's just how I'm gonna constantly feel. Like, there's no way that's gonna change, okay? And that may sound, and like, obviously that's gonna sound bad, but I don't want it to like be like a terrible thing. It's just, again, I just had a feeling that if I left the agency that I was in and continued growing using the same accounts, I would be at a much better spot now than I am now. There was a time where I thought about going back just because those accounts had a bigger following, and it was like, that could be way better than where I am right now. But no. That is instead been, not the case. And it just fucking blows, because obviously, you work hard for a year to work on these fucking work on these followings and stuff like that, and it just doesn't happen. Sucks. Could it be imposter syndrome that I could be facing with? I don't know. I don't want to say that, but hell. I'd say it'd be the reverse of imposter syndrome. That's more like it. It's more like reverse imposter syndrome. I don't even know. What does my old Twitch have in terms of followers? Do I even want to look this up? 269 followers. Holy fuck. God, I fucking wish I had that right now. That'd be cool. That would be amazing. Shut your bitch ass up, me. Wow. Yeah. That's fucking That sucks. That fucking sucks. Especially because, again, it's the first channel that pops up when searching for my goddamn name. I'm curious about something real quick, though. Oh, my shit just froze. What the hell? Yeah, it's the first time I've ever had my computer froze on me like that. Fun. Do I really want to do this right now? Ah, fuck it. Shit, do I not have my old fucking password for that? Shit. Oh Christ, this is gonna suck. What the fuck? Okay, that's crazy. I have all these fucking accounts. Ah, shit. All right. What the fuck did I do there? Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do this. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Why did I do that? Get rid of that. I'm really gonna get a text message from that? No way, right? Shit. I'm not gonna really be able to do that, am I? Fuck. Huh. That sucks. Alright. Well, I was gonna try and see if I can... Oh, great. Now I gotta fucking... Yeah. Okay, well that works. Well, that fucking worked. Schmidt. I was gonna say, like, I was gonna try and see if I can log into that account and get rid of it. Sorry. Because like I said, since I'm, you know, far behind in the follower count from my old accounts, I don't want people being all like, oh, wow, you know, let me go follow this, you know, the VTuber account for him. And then, like, they fucking follow the wrong account and then they wonder why it's not active. And it's like, wow, they can't, yeah. Yeah. That's not fun, is it? Not fun thinking about that shit, huh? Oh well. I saw that they have like feature clips on Twitch now, but it's not actually been working for me now that I look at some of this shit. Calm down, phone. I know that I got the fucking code. I see the code. Alright, I'll just realize that like fucking self-promo channels on Discord just don't fucking work, do they? They really don't. They really fucking don't. Yeah, the same thing with the shout-out feature on Twitch. You think the shout-out feature would actually work for fucking, you know, getting fucking attention or whatever, or getting followers that way. You don't work like that. It does not work like that. I have not had any luck with that kind of shit. I've had people shout me out in streams with like 30 fucking viewers and not one follower out of it. That's how fucking dumb it is. It works sometimes, not all the time. Just fucking saying though, I cannot fucking believe it's almost been 2 years since I started streaming. 1 year as independent, mind you. That's the big that's a big key there, is 1 year as an independent streamer. So, I mean, I could probably do a fucking... I could do a special stream, but that special stream wouldn't be super special because it's a fucking... blah! It'd probably just be a fucking... party of one kind of deal. Oh, shit. Man, I want Hulk Cure to come out right now because I want to fucking play it right now. I want to play it. I want to play it so bad. I don't want to download it off the website and then have to fucking uninstall it afterwards because I have to go on Steam. I don't care if I have to like work or rework on the stuff and grind. I don't care. I'll do it again. I'm unsubscribing from this bitch. Anyways, I saw somebody on my feed, on my YouTube feed, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to see them in my fucking shit anymore. Sometimes I forget that I subscribe to some VTubers, and the funny thing is that like I've subscribed to all these VTubers. I do not look at my subscription list whatsoever on YouTube. I just don't. I just fucking scroll through the recommendeds. Like, I do not care about, like, half this shit that gets put on my subscription list. Especially if they're clipper channels. Get rid of this fucking bastard. Unsubscribe from them. Ew. Ew. Saw Charlie went to YouTube for streaming instead of Twitch. I mean, I kind of did that, didn't I? Except I didn't. Except I did. Except I didn't. Except I did. It's a nice... It's nice to actually scroll down this list and see all the fucking dumbasses that I'm subscribed to, and then realize that there's like one or two that are like, oh, I don't remember subscribing to them at all. I'm gonna get rid of them. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna add that to my watch later. Hell yeah. Oh, Vinesauce Joel highlight video. Oh yeah. I'm so fucking ready for the day that wow, that's awful. I don't even remember what I was gonna say. Never mind. What are these hot takes you're hearing about? Well, I mean, the one that I saw recently, okay, not really much of a hot take, okay? Not really much of a hot take. But I just want to say real quick, what has really fucking irked me within the last couple days here is, for context here, there was a small VTuber that wanted to put together a awards show, but have people submit VTubers through a Google form sheet, basic shit, legit basic shit, okay? And it got a lot of fucking attention, for the concept that it was. Great fucking concept. Amazing concept, okay? And the execution was awesome, okay? Like, for how many people worked on it, which was a solid 1. So, okay. Context there. The main part of the context is the fact that it's not one person nominating all these VTubers. It's the community nominating all of these fucking VTubers, okay? And there are a lot of fucking VTubers who are pissed off that they were not nominated for this very unserious, very like not meant to be taken super seriously award show, okay? And like I said, it was started by a small VTuber, so obviously the reach wasn't going to reach everybody. It was going to reach as many as it could with the retweets and the likes that it got. But it still didn't reach every big VTuber, apparently. And a bunch of VTubers were pissed off that they didn't get nominated. Which is saying a lot, because the official number of VTubers that were nominated was somewhere like, I can't remember the exact number, but it was like 6,242. I might be a tad bit off. You gotta give me some credit if I get anywhere close to that number. I think it was like 42 or 48, might be in between there. Still, 6,000 motherfuckers were nominated. Okay. So people feeling like they need recognition, which means they're doing it for, not because they're enjoying it. I don't know. I don't know why there was a lot of people who were like pissed off at the fact that they were not nominated. Other than the fact that they just wanted to be pissed off to be pissed off. I just don't fucking understand it whatsoever. And it just fucking shows how much I do not like this community whatsoever. The VTuber community is garbage, okay? Most VTubers shouldn't care. That's the fucking point. That's the fucking point. That is the fucking point, okay? Like, it's not meant to be taken seriously. It was started by somebody who just wanted to do something different, which I don't fucking, like, do what you want to do as a creator, and, that's not a bad thing to do as a creator. If you want to get people involved and just have a little fun thing to do, go ahead, okay? Okay, I just don't understand why so many VTubers got so pissed off at the fact that this, like, very not so serious award show, they were nominated for it. Like I think I was nominated for something. Fuck if I know what. I just know that there was like a huge list, and I mean, all 6,000 were named there. And I think I was in one of that. I think I was there. I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't remember doing anything. But like, The community as a whole isn't trash. Just bad people who happen to be VTubers. I get that. Yeah, and that does seem to be true. I mean, I don't know. Like, I think it's just because, again, with the way that my experience, at least in the past, has been, that's just how I've seen the community as not much of a whole, but a good 70% of the community. Because, again, it's like, again, this shouldn't be anything that anybody should really have issues with whatsoever. It's just dumb. Like, and there are people who were in the, I guess, the opposite side of things, where they were like, you know, if they weren't nominated, they were like, oh, you know, that is what it is. There's a couple people that I know that weren't nominated, but they were like, they didn't take it to heart. Still, though, it's just like, how the fuck does this keep happening with this community, where it comes down to, like, we just can't have fun. We just can't have fun as a community. We just can't. We just can't do shit. If we want to do something and get other people involved, we have to get everybody involved. Or else they'll be mad that they weren't involved. We have to get all VTubers involved. We have to get everybody involved, or else nobody will be happy. What the hell happened? What the hell? Different people with different beliefs and ideas. I get it. I mean, again, you know, you got 6,000 VTubers, you know, at least in that award show. If that was just started from a small VTuber, I want to know how many actual fucking VTubers there are. There's got to be like easily 10,000, 15,000, maybe stretching it thin. I'd be stretching it there if I said 20,000, but definitely no more. Definitely no more than 25,000 VTubers out there. Okay. So, like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know for certain, but, like, if still, like, there's a lot of VTubers out there, okay? And the fucking fact that, you know, like, there's not going to be, like, that many perfect people, okay? There's gonna be, like, so many bad eggs in those, okay? And I don't know, it sucks because, like, you know, you have, like, I'll say 15,000. You have 15,000 VTubers, okay? And most of them could be, like, actual well-humbled human beings, you know? Ones that actually, like, are decent human beings, at least, okay? Ones that don't want to see the world burn. But it only takes, like, maybe a small handful of the bad ones to get more attention than any of the others, okay? And then it's like, that brings down the whole community as a whole. So, like, I know it's not a huge majority, but it still is stupid how the person who made the VTuber Awards show, which I want to find who it was again. I gotta find their Twitter. But they were like, hey, you know, like, they received a lot of criticism and hate and all that shit. It's like, how in the hell does this happen? When it comes down to the fact that it's just a VTuber with, first off, the YouTube channel that it came from has less than 1,000 subscribers. Okay, where is the Twitter? There it is. About 3,000 followers on Twitch, so not bad. Yeah, it's like, you know, these, like, it was a hell of a good show too. Like, that's the thing. It's like, it's not like the show was bad or anything was whatever. It was just, god damn. Let's see. can narrow our visual reality and blow them out of proportion. Yeah, and that makes sense too, because that's just, I mean, it's all from Twitter, okay? It's just, it's just what Twitter's gonna do. They're gonna do stupid stuff like that. You know? It's just how it's gonna be. They're a hell of a good streamer, by the way, too. The one that did the show. Like, I'd send them full fucking support because they deserve it after the shit that they had to go through. God damn. Superhero does, yeah, fucking. That doesn't surprise me one bit. Like, it's so it's a cesspool, dude. It's, holy moly, like, I hate it so much, but it's blah. Anything, any topic, bring up any topic, and if there's a sliver of a chance that it could be debated or disagreed upon, it will be disagreed upon, and then some. Yeah, it's bad. And Twitter, and using Twitter for, I try to only use it for, like, memes and shitpost, okay? So, you know, and that's why I don't partake, I guess, in a whole lot of drama, because I don't see a whole lot of it. I don't see a whole lot of this kind of stuff. I really don't. I scroll through, I see what some shitposting accounts are posting, laugh at a few of them, or see some, I mean, I kind of use it for, like, news, but, like, not in the news that you think, just rather it's, like, you know, sport news, or, like, sport rumors, or, like, something like... Holy... I just found something funny. I'll book my bet for later. That's fucking funny. I gotta send that to some of my friends. But yeah, it's like, you know, I don't use it for, like, the drama and shit, and that's why I don't follow VTubers, because that's where a lot of it comes from. It's just dumb. It's just dumb how it's like, you know, something as simple as a not serious award show can turn into just a whirlwind of drama and bullshit. Okay, for a community that is supposed to be very welcoming and very open and very nice, that's the complete fucking opposite of all three of those things. I'm just saying, okay? And I'm just saying. Dude, I just constant overflow, more and more stuff to look at. No, I agree. I agree. Like, you know, once you get to the point where you're, like, scrolling through a lot, at this point, you just become addicted to that shit. But, like, yeah, it's fucking dumb. How, like, the whole shitstorm became, like, a thing. Because of the fact that it was like, oh, you know, let's just, you know, shit on... Like, okay. It was... Okay. It didn't just stem to the person doing the award show, but also some of the nominees. If they publicly stated anything, like, hey, I was a part of this, you know, I was a part of this. It's like, oh, fucking great. Oh, okay, so there's the actual number. 6,293. So that was a bit off. I was only like 50 off. My bad. My bad. That was a bit off. Still, though. I mean, still, though. That's just not something that you fucking do. You know, like, that's still not something you fucking do, is send hate to the person who made the whole thing happen and some of the nominees, too. You just can't do that. But again, that's what happened. A lot of fucking people who were nominated got a little bit of flack because they were nominated for something that's not supposed to be taken seriously. I don't get it. I seriously don't. Why? Okay, like, god damn. So annoying, dude. It's so annoying. Especially because, like I said, like, with how VTubers are nowadays, you can't go on Twitter for more than like a couple minutes without seeing shit just hitting the fan of all different kinds of topics and views and whatever. Like, I've had to mute some of my closer VTuber friends on Twitter just because their fucking tweets are not something I want to see. Okay, like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to diss anybody who, like, you know, diss anybody really for their tweets or whatever. Okay, I'll just mute them for the fucks of it because I won't see it. Okay, but it just gets so annoying that, you know, I muted, like, let's say, I muted more than a couple people, but yeah. But I muted a few people because of their tweets, and they were not something I wanted to look at. So I muted them, and then I unmuted them, and then I kept seeing them again, and I was like, okay, yeah, they have not changed one fucking bit. And that's the thing, too. You know, the fact that, at least in the West, the term freedom of speech is taken very literal on social media. It very much is. Like, yeah. it leaves you speechless a lot of times when you go on, like, social media, and then you just see the freedom of speech thing going a little too literal. A little too literal. Okay? Because, you know, like, you know, there's fucking, you know, like, it's not completely you know, it's not completely gone in the East. And when I say the East, like Japan, for instance, that's what I'm saying. But, like, you know, you don't really see that kind of shit happen all the time in Japan, in terms of, like, you know, the Japan side of Twitter. Obviously, I'm not, you know, gonna say that it's not there, which, you know, no matter where you go, you're gonna see that kind of shit. But you could go on, you know, Japan Twitter, or Japanese Twitter rather, and you can just kind of see that it's not really I can't really, you know, I don't want to say that because, like, I know that I don't want to say that there's like a rule, but it's kind of like a thing where it's like, you know, kind of like a culture thing, or it's like, you know, you really don't want to say too much, I guess. I don't know. I also can't speak too much on it because I don't know much about that side of the culture. Okay, like, I don't know. It's just what I've seen, and I cannot confirm how much of it is true. Myself. I just know that there's a slight difference between the West and the East in terms of what freedom of speech is. Okay? I don't know. Again, I fucking hate Twitter. Just to sum it all up. Twitter sucks. Always has, always will. Okay? But, you know, at the same time, all social medias fucking suck. They all suck. They all have problems. They all fucking suck, dude. Okay? Like, I had a feeling that something like this was going to happen, where somebody was going to create something that was supposed to be something lighthearted, something very nice, and then there was just going to be people who were going to take it the literal opposite and be all like, wow, I wasn't nominated for something. Hey, guess what? You know, if you wanted to be nominated for it, you know, put your ass in the forums yourself, you dumbass. God damn, that's all you had to do, was just go on the forums and then stroke your ego to that one person that was looking at the forum. That's all you had to do, right? That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Instead, they had to go on Twitter and complain about it just so they could get some extra attention. What in the hell has this world come to? Let's say that as if, you know, I don't know. That's just fuck, dude. There's other kind of on me if I didn't just get, yeah, I get that. It's just, again, I don't like to focus on drama. Nobody fucking does. Okay, well, nobody. That's a lie. Okay, a lot of people don't. I don't. I don't, especially. But like I'm going on Twitter just to see what's going on, and it's like the whole my personal opinion on the whole like VTuber Awards thing. Sure, I wasn't gonna get like nominated for anything spectacular. If anything, maybe I was like maybe 1 or 2 people might have nominated me for something. I don't know who that was, but I'm glad. I'm on that list of 6,292 VTubers. Jesus Christ. But no, it's like, it's a lighthearted thing. It's just something that somebody wanted to do, and it was just for funsies, okay? Not something to be taken literal, not something to be taken, yeah, it's just, yeah. But motherfuckers want to take it so literal that it's like, oh my god, like, wah. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it, dude. Like, I genuinely don't. But hey, you think I would get it by now? But yeah, can make the world. Yeah, that's something that not a lot of people know nowadays, and that's just something that you gotta fucking live with, is that people don't understand that just because something doesn't go their way doesn't mean that it's like, the world's out to get them or some stupid shit. Oh, fuck. It's so dumb. Like, I get that out of 6,000 VTubers plus, you're not gonna please all of them, and that's, if it was something super serious, okay. Even then, it's like, like, goddamn, like, I don't know, like, this whole situation has generally left me so speechless to the point where it hurts my brain. It hurts my brain, okay, because it's not, every couple weeks, there's always something that drives me, like, drives home the point that the VTuber community is just going more and more down the drain. Okay? Every week, or every few weeks, there's always something that goes down. And it's like, wow, this shit sucks. This shit fucking sucks. Like, there's always, like, a VTuber that has been outed as something bad, or someone bad, or they said something bad, or they did something bad, or worse, they did something that was supposed to be lighthearted, and then people turn it into something terrible and awful, and it's like, this community fucking blows, dude. It sucks. It's like, man, I'm a part of this shit. I'm seeing this firsthand, front row seat. Maybe not front row seat. We'll see. Like, I'm maybe like several rows deep, but I could still see it after looking over some shoulders and peeking through a few things. I could still see it from here. It's like, this is not good. It's not fun. Why the fuck am I still here? I question myself so much a lot of times, because like, this whole community is just baffling, dude. There's so many things that happens. There's so many things that there's so much that happens that just leaves me baffled, essentially. It's all communities. True. It's just what I've been seeing, and it's, again, just, ooh. It's just not fun. Okay, there's always gonna be people with bad and evil intentions. No matter where you go or what community you get involved in. That's true. That's always going to be true. Especially, again, with the amount of people that are in this community. And, you know, it's quite a number. It's quite a number. Easily 10,000, easily 15,000 VTubers. Fuck. That's just how things are going to be. And it is what it is, you know? This isn't something like make or break for my kind of fucking life, you know? It's just something that just irks me every couple weeks, you know? It's just something that I have to get off my chest. It's about the one and only time I'll talk about it. Okay? And it's just shit that happens, you know? It's kind of nice, though. It was kind of nice seeing a VTuber awards like that, okay? Because, again, it's just... It's not something you see often, and it's always nice to have. Okay? And the list of nominees is quite it's extensive, okay? Like, it is... I was more surprised by the fact of how many people were nominated, okay? Because, like, I kind of, like, figured that there was going to be a lot, okay? I was going to say, like, rather, like, 6,000 people. I was thinking more like 2,000 at most. That was just what I was thinking. I was like, I know that there's a lot of VTubers, but I'm probably thinking, like, you know, there's going to be 2,000 that'll probably be nominated for here. Okay, all around, like, the spectrum of, like, follower counts and shit like that. Because there was a lot of, like, big-time VTubers in there. I think I saw Yuki via, oh god, I can't pronounce his last name. But he's from Nichisanji. There was, like, Nichisanji VTubers there. There were VTubers from all over the grid, I'll say. All over the grid. Okay. And I was like, okay, so there's probably gonna be like 2,000, 3,000 at most VTubers that are gonna be on there because, you know, that's how many I could think off the top of my head in terms of like a broad number. And then like I look at the outro and the list pulls up and it says all 6,292 nominees. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude. That's insane. Okay, because the way that I look at this is the fact that, okay, back in I already posted this on Twitter, but I'll say this here. Back in 2019, I would be hard-pressed to find more than 1,000 VTubers, okay? And I mean, like, you know, when I say that, I mean, like, genuinely, I think that there was way less back then, okay? And then 2020, 2021, 2022, and now 2023 has gone by, and there is more than 10,000 VTubers, I would say, around everywhere, like everywhere. YouTube, Twitch, really anywhere you could think of. Billy's a hell of a site to find VTubers, okay? And it's crazy because, like, again, like, you know, I've always just had a feeling that, like, there's still a small collection of VTubers and not a wide variety. Like, there's like, you know, it kind of is, it's kind of crazy that, as well, that there was that many submissions too, because my god, there had to been a good like 10 to 15,000 submissions alone for the fact that there was still 6,000 people that were nominated. That's even more crazy. And I think what might have caused all of like the number to go that crazy high is the fact that, you know, purely as just, I'm speaking this purely as VTubing, okay? Because, you know, VTubing and content creation as a whole has gotten more accessible. Like back 15 years ago, early 2010. Yeah, around there, around that decade. It was not very easy to get into creating content, okay? Because you would need to be a little committed to it, or you would need to know a little bit more about it, okay? Rather. Whereas now, it's pretty much super easy. It's almost like taught to you day one of getting into technology. How to upload something, how to create something, how to do something, and create content. Okay? Pretty much everybody does it nowadays. Whether or not it's like, you know, they know it or not. It's just gotten more and more accessible. So like with VTubing, okay, it became more and more accessible to be that. Because programs were made and made easily accessible. Let's see. The means of streaming, like internet, became more and more accessible. Equipment became more and more accessible. Like, shit just became more and more accessible as the decade of 2010s rolled on, and it became to where it is now. For other reasons as well, but, you know, we won't talk about the other reasons as well. 2020, what a crack of a year that was. But yeah, it is a double-edged sword to say the least, because now, you know, like, you know, you could think of it as competition, the skyrocketed competition levels, but I don't fucking care, you know, like, it is what it is, you know, that shit was bound to happen anyways, okay? But it's kind of nice to see that, you know, from somebody who has been a viewer, rather, of VTubers for a long time. It's like, yeah, this shit's been, you know, crazy huge the last couple of years because of the accessibility, the increased accessibility that VTubing has gotten, okay? And you know, like, Ash, who replied on my tweet, good friend, by the way, of mine, brought up the fact that the anomaly, what a word, I can't say it, but the anomaly of being a VTuber made it easier to become one, because, you know, again, you're not really face cam streamer, you're rather just a, you know, like a Let's Player from, like, you know, the like the late 2000s. Remember those? Where, like, you know, all it was just them behind the microphone, no camera, no nothing, just the gameplay or whatever. That's kind of what it is, but now it's like, you know, steroid up a little bit with a little bit of this and then, wobble left, wobble right, you know, and a couple toggles here and there, you know what I mean? Spice it up a little bit. So it kind of makes you know, it's kind of like an easy thing to do if you're not wanting to get into, you know, that kind of IRL content. So yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it's nice, but that also brings in a lot of people who don't really know why VTubers are a thing in the first place. Okay, like, you know, because it's harder nowadays to find VTubers who have been, or who wanted to be VTubers because of anime. That's another thing too. Okay? A lot of VTubers just become VTubers because, hey, you know, they can create content without having to do face cam or anything like that. Okay? They don't have to, like, do face cams. They don't have to do any of that stuff. They can still create content and not have to jump through hoops or do stuff they don't want to do and be uncomfortable. Rather, they could just, you know, spend a little bit of money and be, you know, VTubers. So, again, and that's fine too, yeah. Because, I mean, again, I figured it was going to happen eventually. It was going to happen eventually. This kind of thing was going to happen, okay? With VTubers. Eventually it was going to pop because of the fact that, you know, it's easy to get something started. Okay? If you are just a little bit on the artistic side of I hate saying that word because it sounds like I'm about to say something completely horrible. I'll say artsy. I'll say artsy. If you have just a little bit of an artsy kind of personality, that'd be the better way to word it. You can get into VTubing. Okay, it's easy to get into. All you have to do is just kind of like have a, you know, a design in mind, okay, and make it your own design. And if you could do that, then you end up with well, VTube. And you get into it the way that a lot of others get into it. They have an idea of a design, they get started, they go through some process, and there you go. Essentially, that's not a bad thing. Okay? Now, saying that, it is hard to get into it with a design that is unique, because again, there's over 10,000 different designs. There's 10,000 different art styles and all that. And it's like, yeah, that is a good thing on one hand, but you also run the risk of being compared to another one real easily. It's hard to be unique. That's the one problem that I have. Or, not really I have, but a lot of people will have. It's the fact that it's really hard to be unique in terms of the design. Because again, there's a lot of unique designs, sure, but you will run to a max limit. And that's where you're gonna have to be like, you know, you gotta spice it up a little bit. Okay. Now the content creation side of things here is also hard to be unique, okay, because, you know, with how accessible it is, okay, there's people who have done literally everything at this point. They're like 15 years of content creation, plus the sheer amount of content creators. I think it's virtually, at this point, impossible to be unique. Because, you know, you could put your own spice on something or do something different, but it either has been done before or it ain't that unique. I don't know. It's just, it's gotten harder to be a content creator. It has gotten harder. But it's also gotten more fun, okay, because of the fact that you really don't have to, you know, really, I guess, I don't know, like, I find it fun. I find it fun to do what I do, okay? Ain't no way in hell I consider this anything more than just a side hobby, which is fine for what I do, okay? Which is fine for what I do. It's just something that I just do on my side time, because I can't do this shit. The levels that I have run, there's no way I can run this shit, even remotely part-time. As a fun fact, on Twitch, I have not gotten paid shit in the year that I've been streaming on, or near year that I've been streaming with them for. So, yeah. Twitch. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Where the fuck are the payouts? I want to know the payouts real quick. Let's see. I would like to know my entire payouts of the year so far. So let's see. Ooh, I might be getting a Twitch payout here soon. I might be getting a Twitch payout here very shortly soon. I hope. Can't fucking wait. Probably be in September. Oh, hell yeah. That'd be right at my 2-year anniversary mark, too. Hell yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Could be around there when I would get it, too, so that's not too shabby either. I mean, yeah. I mean, like... I don't know. Like, there's a lot of shit that I have fucking... gone through in my like fucking 10-ish years of being on the internet, and it's just like this thing that's been going on for the last couple days with the whole VTuber rewards thing, it takes a cake. That's somewhat taking the cake right now. Oh god, ask Reddit. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm just not a huge fucking, like... you know, like... I am morally, just saying that, like, when it comes to content creation and stuff like that, it's so hard to, like... I don't want to say it's so hard to stand out, but it's so hard to get, like, the traction that you need to stand out. You know what I'm saying? Because of the fact that, you know, there's so much going on that it's hard to stand out, I guess, in a way, because, like, you know, you try to get traction, but if you try to do something that's way too out of the traction zone, if it makes any sense, you're just not going to find it. You're not going to find what you need to get the traction. And that's the one problem I have when it comes to creating, or, you know, really anything for anybody. Okay? That's why I always say that luck has a good chunk of the reasoning as to why somebody would pop off. Okay? I'm not saying luck is like all the reason why, okay? I'm not one of those guys, okay? But here's a hot take. Here's actually a hot take for y'all that I have seen. There's people that say luck has nothing to do with growth, and that luck has nothing to do with anybody popping off. That's a hot take I have seen before, and I don't disagree completely, but I don't agree with it at all. I don't agree with it at all, if that makes sense. So yeah. Because in order for you to... Hold on. Okay. Sorry. In order for you to pop off, okay, or in order for you to find something that pops you off, you have to get lucky, I feel, okay? Now, again, it's not all the reason why somebody would pop off, or not all of the reason why someone would gain traction. Okay, you do want to follow trends, you do want to do what other people are doing in a way, okay? And hard work does make a lot of the reason why somebody will pop off. But, okay, you can work on a video, a deep dive video. You can work on a deep dive video that follows all the goddamn trends. You could put all the time and effort into editing this video by adding, like, the subtitles, the wobbly, like, woo, little things that you see all the time that keeps the ADHD brain going, okay? You could do this video and make it work seamlessly for the algorithm. But that algorithm will not hold your hand. The algorithm is another word for luck, for me. Okay? Because if you do not hit that algorithm correctly, or in the right way, or anything like that, if you don't hit it at the luckiest spot possible, your video is not going to get anywhere. That one video you spent hours on making, it's not going to get anywhere. And that's another thing too. So like, I mean, okay, so when you follow trends, you obviously get, put in that category of you're just following what the crowd's doing, and then you just end up a fucking generic person, okay? And, that's not something everybody wants. Well, I don't know. It might be whatever, Some people might want to be that because it gets them the attention, okay, which is fine. But, if you are someone like me and you're trying to just, stand out, you have no choice but to follow the trend and risk that. You got no choice. Because if you don't follow trends, you ain't getting anywhere. You ain't getting fucking anywhere. Or not as quickly. Not as quickly, okay? Like, it is possible to get somewhere without, you could take the long route, I would say. Because there's multiple different routes that you can take in order to grow. But not all of them are fast, not all of them are great, and not all of them are smooth. So you have no choice but to follow, you have to follow one, okay? So, yeah, but, this, like, the hot take that I saw is, like, the fact that luck has nothing to do with growing. And again, it's like, I don't agree. Because luck has at least a little bit of... I'm trying to think of how I can word this. Like, luck doesn't have everything to do with growing, but at least it has a stake in it. It has a stake in it, okay? Luck is basically another word for the algorithm, okay? Because that's what keeps you going, okay? You think people tend to gain more when they try something new and exciting. And I can agree with that. I can agree with that, okay? When you try to be unique, and when you try to do something that you enjoy doing, it really is more exciting than following a damn fucking trend. But, okay, it goes back to what I was talking about earlier when it comes to wanting, because this is what I think. I want to make videos where I do like a deep dive topic conversation on a certain subject. But what's stopping me is the fact that I only have 78 fucking subscribers, and the fact that not only would it not get anywhere, I would have to play the algorithm game like it's a game of 21. But I'm always drawing 22, and I don't fucking know how I can, get that luck enough on my side to hit that algorithm right, okay? So, luck could dictate the rate of my growth, but not if I'll grow. And that's, that's also another thing too. Like I said, luck doesn't have everything to do with growing, but it plays a stake at it. Also, hello, Fluff. Good to see you in chat. Taking a nap, figured come by. Well, I'm going to stream for 2 hours. I think it's crazy that I could sit here for 2 hours. Just this one scene. I've done this scene for 2 hours, and all I've done is just talked. For 2.5 hours. You can't tell my voice is getting more and more killed because of that, but I love doing this kind of stuff, okay? I love doing stream. I love doing these chats. But yeah, like, I don't do clickbait stuff because it's not something I like doing, okay? I hate doing it, okay? If I ever do it, it is because I am ironically doing it. Because it's stupid, okay? And I know it plays a lot of a factor, to what it comes with growing and growth, but it's just not something I want to force myself to do because it's stupid. And going back to what I was saying earlier, when I want to make videos about something. Here's the thing, okay? I would love to just sit here and do videos where I do, again, that deep dive. Deep dive on something random or something fun or something like that. Again, not even 80 subscribers on YouTube, and I've had this YouTube for over a year now. because it's been a year since I created all these accounts. Okay, I've been constantly uploading clips, videos, streams, and all I have to show for it is barely less than 80 subscribers, whereas my old channel has 145. Okay, do I really want to upload any videos on here that take me more than 10 hours to make? No. I'm not sitting at my computer for 10 hours doing all this research and all this stuff on a video that, even if I love near and dear to my heart and would watch 10 years in the future, I'm not going to sit here and be all like, wow, this video only got like 5 views. What a waste of time. That's not something I want. And I'm not gonna sit here and be all like, you know, maybe it could not be that. Maybe it will actually do so. I don't have a confident, like, cell in my body for that. Not at all, okay? That's why I don't do anything crazy whenever I make music videos or anything like that. Because, like, none of them even have anything to show for it in terms of, like, you know, because here's another thing, too. A lot of videos that get popular aren't videos that are created. Well, I should say it's half and half of this. Rather half and half. Half of the videos that are popular are videos that are made several hours of research and editing and all that stuff. Days even, weeks maybe. Months if they're crazy. The other half are videos that are made in like 10 minutes and they're not even 10 minutes. And they're just algorithm and they just hit it in the luckiest spot possible. Bam. Hits an algorithm spot, cracks the luck code, and skyrockets. That's essentially how it is for half and half of YouTube, okay? And I know for a fact that when you work on a video, most times it probably just is not going to hit the algorithm right, especially if you're trying so hard to make it hit it. A lot of the videos that get popular are just videos that are just 10-second shit posts that just randomly get popular. You know, that's just how it's gonna be, okay? And it's like, yeah, that's, you know, I don't know. Like, again, if I had a lot more of a following, sure, whatever. I'll make the video, I'll do whatever. Because, at the very least, there'd be double-digit views, and I'd be happy with that, okay? There's a base level expectation that I have whenever it comes to my streams or videos. And I know, at this point, I'm not gonna hit that. Okay, and I base these expectations off of my old channels and shit, and because of that, that puts the expectations rather too high for where I'm at the moment, which kind of leads me to why I have the breakdowns that I did have last week. Now, again, I don't like to have very low expectations, especially for me being a streamer for 2 years, almost, but that's just how things be when you have to restart everything after a year of streaming. Fun. But like, you know, I say all this as if it's like, oh, it's a torture or whatever for me to sit here and stream or record videos or whatever. It's like, I enjoy streaming much more than recording videos, if I'm completely honest. Because I could record all this, I could record a lot of stuff and all that. But the worst part is sitting down and having to edit it in my eyes, because I'm not a huge fan of editing, okay? Especially when it comes to, like, the deeper videos and stuff. I envy the people that edit, because I can't sit and, you know, sit here for, like, 4 hours and go through a whole editing process, okay? Now, unless I am rewarded in the end when it comes to that, fine. Okay, I'll go through that. I mean, if I'm rewarded with it, fuck, I'll take it in a heartbeat. Okay, but, you know, when I'm sitting here editing a video, constantly thinking in my mind that this is going to get maybe, you know, 5 views at most, maybe 10 if it hits a lucky algorithm spot. It's kind of like with YouTube Shorts in a way, okay? YouTube Shorts is a game of chance. Sometimes, you know, the clips will hit, sometimes they will not, and you will get nowhere with them. Nowhere. That's just how things are going to be, okay? No matter what. So, I mean, I feel like that in of itself is just, you know, a hot take for me, you know, and that's a-okay, because again, that's just how things be. You're not gonna have the same opinions as somebody else, okay? But it's so fucking insane when I see this, like, because it's, again, like, I always bring this up whenever I talk about this kind of stuff, but, you know, seeing people say that luck has nothing to do with growth or success, it's kind of not something I like to talk about, because it's a dead horse at this point, for me at least. But yeah, I don't agree, but don't disagree with that hot take whatsoever. Okay. But yeah, like, I enjoy streaming just because of the fact that it's easier for me to... It's just easier for me to do, because it's just me sitting, kind of recording something for 2.5 hours, if that, and then, you know, leaving it at that, okay? In the long term, nothing's gonna come out of it, okay? Nothing's gonna come out of it. Because nobody really watches the VODs for the most part. And if they do, it's chunks of it. Nothing spectacular, you know? And maybe something that comes out of it is like maybe several clips or a highlight package or a slimmed down version of a stream, which a lot of people do when they stream. They stream for 2 hours and then they condense it down to like maybe a half hour or less. Maybe more, who knows? Somewhere in between there, okay? And hey, there you go. That's kind of just, you know, what comes out of streaming. It's a live recording session, essentially, that could turn into multiple funny moments or something like that. And yeah, there you go. But for me, it's just how I like to waste time, essentially. That's kind of the extent of what of why I stream, in a way. Because like I said, I don't particularly want... Well, it'd be nice to have a future where I would be streaming for, I guess, for a portion of money, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to say like full time. I can't say full time because like I would never fucking work full time with streaming. I just couldn't see myself doing that. I couldn't see myself going full time with streaming. I just wouldn't be able to keep that up. Okay. Because again, this is something that I know Charlie has talked about before. It might have been critical. I don't know. I know a few people have talked about the pros and cons of like streaming and being a massive, like, quote unquote full-time streamer. Okay. It's not fucking healthy, dude. It's not healthy when you have to force yourself to stream for 8 hours to have a good, reliable income. Okay. And right, there's a clickbait channel. Let me get rid of that shit. Thank you. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. You're at the mercy of other people, essentially, okay? You're at the mercy, if you're on Twitch at least, you're at the mercy of other people's expenses. So you're gonna deal with having to deal with other people trying to send their money at you. If you have a good day, you could be like making lots of money, okay? If you have a bad day, you can make virtually no money, okay? And it doesn't help that Twitch takes a fuck ton of the cut, but that's something that I've also talked about a whole lot of. Not something I want to talk about right now. So, yeah, it sucks that they do that, but whatever. Either way, let's just say, you know, you still make a fuck ton of money either way. You're making a fuck ton of money outside of other people and not just making it out of thin air like a lot of regular companies do, okay? Fucking... Either way, it's still You gotta put in that effort to stream. You gotta force yourself to stream at least 3 hours, at least that much. If you want something more livable, 8 hours. Okay, it is very much doable. And in fact, if you have the community and you have the fan base, you have all that shit sorted and everything at your disposal, you know, it may be easier than a 9 to 5, okay, which is fun, which is, you know, whatever the case may be there. However, here's another thing about that. Keeping this audience is also, yeah, good luck with that shit. Good luck keeping that audience forever, okay? Because that shit does not last, okay? As a viewer, personally, for the last 15 years, roughly, of other people's contents, of creators, of streamers, VTubers, we don't last. We do not last. We may sit and we may be a regular for several months. We may be a regular for years. But there's one thing that we aren't, and that's permanent, okay? As viewers, we don't stay. We don't stay. Some do. Lots do, okay? And that is perfectly fine. But just because some people do stay, some people also just go and find other streamers or they focus on themselves, okay? When you're at the mercy of these said viewers, that's where things get very bad. Because then you're at the mercy of keeping these said audience attention. Okay? And the way that you are able to, like, the way that you could also do this, okay, or say this, is you could get new audience. You could get a new, like, couple viewers, we'll say. For every 5 viewers that come and go, you have 10 more that come in and will go eventually. But at the moment, there's 5 more that come and go. Or come in, I'll say, that you gain. That's 5 viewer increase, essentially. Okay? But let's say this. How the fuck do you get that said 5 extra viewers to come in and stay after the other 5 have left? Okay? How do you get that? You gotta follow trends. You gotta follow shit. You gotta do shit that's gonna get you that attention. Because getting attention, especially nowadays, ain't fucking easy, dude. It ain't easy. You gotta pull some shit. You gotta pull some strings. You gotta do shit that you don't want to do. Maybe sometimes that's what you gotta do. You gotta do shit in order to get this attention. But it's not fucking easy. It is not easy at all, okay? I don't know, like, I don't know if I could handle that. That's the thing, okay? Especially, like, I couldn't handle this being a full-time thing because I would not be able to constantly follow. I am such a person that is behind in life that I do not pick up on trends until they're, like, months out of the fucking picture. Okay, I am months behind on that kind of shit because I just don't pick up on it. If I follow trends, I'd probably be fucking up there as one of, like, the top 3% VTubers on Twitch. But I don't follow shit. I don't follow anything because I just don't, okay? I fall behind on it or I just don't care to do it, okay? And again, when you're a full-time streamer, you can't be like that. You can't do that. You gotta follow that shit. You gotta follow trends. You gotta follow what people are doing. You gotta play the latest and greatest. You gotta do that. Okay, because again, you're not gonna survive. Okay? Because again, if you weren't at the mercy of viewers, okay, then, that's, you can do whatever you want. You could somewhat get away with it. If you were paid by the hour, depending on viewer count or whatever, or if you were paid a certain amount to do certain, like, that's where sponsorships and that's where ad revenue comes in. But you know, ad revenue and sponsorships won't pay for your bills all the time, okay? Especially again in today's economy, with the way that, you know, streaming and how many people are streaming. You'd be lucky if you get a lot of money out of these set sponsorships. You're gonna have to, it's just a shot in the arm, but nothing too spectacular. Okay. Again, it's not fun being a full-time streamer, and it's just not something I could do. Okay, I wouldn't even consider it to be like something I could do part-time. It would just be something I would just have to do on the side, because I wouldn't be able to sit and focus on trends for several months, several years straight. That's why so many content creators stop after like 10, like that's why so many creators from like early 2010s, that's why they're starting to go, because they're like, hey, you know, I've done this for the last like 10 years and this shit sucks, dude. I want to stop doing this. So they stop because they get burnt out. They get tired of doing what they've had to do for the last several years, which is burn themselves out on playing video games or doing something stupid that they probably didn't want to do, but they had to do because if they didn't, they were going to lose out on money or lose out on stuff that they, well, yeah, they couldn't pay the bills. They couldn't do stuff. It sucks, because that's what it's got to be in order to be a full-time streamer. Again, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. Okay? And again, it doesn't help that Twitch is like, hey, you can make a lot of money from these streams, but we're going to take a portion of that money for ourselves. Because why the fuck would we want you to keep a lot of that money? People want to give you the money to support you and stuff like that. They're supporting us, rather. You know, it's like, it's so stupid. That's so stupid. Like, I am very fucking, like, envious towards those that can make this a full-time living and make it work. But also at the same time, too, you also got to realize that if they're doing this full-time, they're also doing stuff on the side to also help them get money. So that's just how it be. Sucks, but yeah. Ugh. And I mean, with the way that streaming has been the last few years, I only see it getting more. Well, I don't know. Like, I think the one thing is, and this might actually be a hot take for me, if I had to say. Let me give off another hot take real quick. Right after I hydrate. Okay. I personally think, okay, myself, and I might be the only one that thinks this, and if I am, I will die on this goddamn hill. I will die on this goddamn hill with this being my hot take. But I feel like, as a whole, content creation, in terms of the amount of, we'll say this, in the subfolder of content creation, streaming, and in that subfolder of streaming, quantity of streamers, the quantity of streamers will start going down from this point on. And there will be a lot of people coming and going when it comes to streaming. Now, obviously, it might, stay consistent, But what I'm saying is like consistent streamers, like ones that stay for more than a year, ones that stay for more than 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It'll start to decline. And I say this because not only is like it becoming more and more apparent that it gets tougher and tougher to grow and actually make a living off of streaming, okay? Because like think about it this way, okay? What the pandemic essentially did was it essentially opened up the doors for streaming, and what it also did was open up the doors for the thought of, hey, you can make a huge living off of streaming by donations or whatever. You can make money off of playing video games. You can make a living. You can pay the bills. You can buy a house and buy a Lamborghini. And all you have to do is just stream for 8 hours a day for a couple weeks, for a couple months, and you get a little bit of that extra cash from the other people who are behind those screens. Blah, 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 blah. Because of that, people started doing it more and more and more. Because it became more and more and more and more and more and more saturated, it became harder and harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to make that living. Because guess what? This shit's not fucking easy to get into and make that money. Okay? So, because of that, we saw a lot of people who started streaming because of the pandemic, and then they came, and now they're going. Bye-bye, out that door. Okay? So, with that in mind, the ones that are still going to this very day, if they are not already committed to it, they will not commit to it for a long time. Essentially. If they are committed to this kind of shit, then they'll probably stay around for a few more years. But this is where I say, since the pandemic is kind of out of the fucking way now, long-time streamers that are now popping up or whatever are going to be rarer to come by, because again, they're just going to fade away. Okay? So with that, I want to say, like, as time goes on, I feel like it'll get slightly, I don't want to say it won't get any easier. It will not get any easier to grow, I feel, okay? No matter what Twitch does, they could feature streams and feature clips and stuff like that, which, by the way, the featured clips thing, it doesn't fucking work for me. It hasn't worked for me. I mean, I may have gotten maybe like 3 extra clip views because of it. I gotta look. But, well, I say that, but I had to fucking speak. Shit. Well, alright. Okay, so before yesterday, I had 2 total featured clip views. And now, after yesterday, I fucking more than quadrupled that said last stat. Okay. Well, fuck me. It has worked somewhat, but not completely. Okay. I have seen it where it has kind of worked for a lot of people, but, you know, for me, since it's me, and since, you know, me, I can't fucking get any luck here when it comes to the clips that I feature. But hey, you know, I might get some luck here within the next couple of weeks. Who knows? Because it is still a brand new feature. But yeah, anyways. Twitch can introduce as many features as they want. YouTube can do whatever they can. You know, Twitter can add in this stupid-ass feature or completely destroy itself in of itself. You know, whatever the case may be. It might not be much harder, I should say, in the future to grow, but it sure as shit ain't gonna get much fucking easier either. So, you know, I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna get much easier to grow than what it is right now. So, we just got to accept it. It wasn't easy at first when content creation wasn't as accessible, but it wasn't necessarily hard either. Like, as long as you just consistently uploaded for what felt like 6 months, you could easily fucking get a following because you were uploading and you were, you know, uploading something. Because the quality didn't have to be up there. The quality just had to be, hey, you know, it's a video and it's funny. Or informative, one of the two. It just had to be one of the two. It didn't have to have all the special, like, craziness on it. It just had to be like enough to where it would just be either funny or informative, and then that's what would get people to subscribe to you, and then you would grow, and then you would just evolve as shit evolved. But I don't expect numbers to be that crazy high in terms of like the amount of streamers that are streaming. Okay, I mean, like I said, there'll be a lot more streamers that will come in the next few years. But again, my official hot take is that like consistent streamers, ones that stream for more than 3 years in a row, they will get more and more rare as time goes on, I feel. Okay, so like the creators that we have right now that have been going on for several years, I don't mean them. I rather like ones that started because of the pandemic or because of stuff that they heard about streaming. Like, oh, you can make a lot of money off of this shit. Just saying, I still haven't made shit off of streaming in my 1 year of being as an independent streamer on Twitch. I've only had one paycheck on Twitch in total, and that was on my very last month in my agency last year. So, though then again, that was when the whole payouts thing was still at $100. So, yay. Made $100 before I left, at least, so at least there's that. But yeah, again, I would say that it won't get much, it won't get, I would say, I don't want to say it'll be much harder to grow, but I feel like at this point, it's gotten to the point where everything in terms of content creating is so saturated. Good luck. Good luck. If you ain't trying to fucking follow trends or do anything crazy to grow, you're going to have a hard time growing. I don't want to say naturally, because that sounds wrong, but maybe that's the right term I'm looking for, and I'm just too low IQ to, like, pull the trigger on that. I don't know. But again, like, you know, growing naturally is just really fucking hard to do nowadays, because again, you're going to have to do a lot of hoop jumping in order to make that work. Okay, so, but I feel like nowadays it won't be much easier, I feel. Okay, again, with Twitch introducing some stuff to get people out there, man, you're asking, you're not gonna get much results. Okay, some people will, but some people won't. Because again, with how Twitch is, you have 1 million people streaming, I think. Hold on. I hope, let me actually look that up. And I don't want to shoot out of my ass. I don't want to shoot out of my ass. Sorry. I don't want to shoot out my butt at the moment. Sorry. Okay, so I'm dumb. Rather, it's 2 million viewers, but rather the channels that are streaming. So yeah, every single day, there's at least a couple 100,000 people who are streaming, okay? But, yeah, that's gonna be super hard to grow all those channels, regardless. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they have the featured clips and stuff like that. It's a nice thing that they have. Except it's also fucking, I don't like it at the same time, because it recommends, oh my fuck, dude. God, I just saw some of the clips that were featured that were recommended to me, and I hate it. 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 Hey, you know what? I think I hate it. There's a thing. I think I hate it. Let me read off some of these fucking titles. We got Squirt. Woohoo. Let's see. We got, I can't even say some of these fucking clip names. I just can't. I can't say some of these clips names. That makes me uncomfortable. So never mind. I was gonna name some of them. I just can't. I don't have the fucking balls to do so. Because, hey, I'm a human and I get uncomfortable at times. Still, though, like, it's just, you know, like, it's clickbait. Essentially, that's what it is. Essentially, that's what it is. It's all the clickbait shit, and it's annoying. It's super fucking annoying. Oh my god. I want to beat the algorithm with a hammer so bad right now. I want to beat people's heads with hammers. Oh my god, clickbaity mother. There's one thing that I hate more than my internet, and that's clickbaity people. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Like, that just, ooh. Like, I will watch a video. If it does not have to do with any clickbait whatsoever. Okay? Just tell me what the video is and what it's about, and do not have such a stupid ass thumbnail, and I will just click on it and watch it myself without having to be baited by some stupid ass shite. I don't know why that triggered me so much. I was like, I'm gonna look at some of the clips that are featured in my recommendeds. I regret that. I fucking regret that, because that was just so stupid. But at least Twitch did something, I guess. But again, you have to go through the homepage for that, and it's... Well, also at the same time, too, they are featured on the top of the... So, I guess it's not all bad. They're featured on the top of the mobile app as well. Like, they're not featured below it. They're featured above it. Yeah, they're featured above the live channel. So, if you just pop on the Twitch app on your phone... it just features off some clips from channels that you follow, which is fucking awesome. Hey, for mobile, for finding streams or clips on mobile, that's actually not too shabby. That's actually pretty good. I mean, you're not gonna get that shit on the fucking Twitch site itself, but, you know, I'm glad that they also are recommending VTubers, separately, which is nice, except what's not nice is fact that it's recommending me channels of people that I already follow or don't care about, one or the other. Also, hello Dreamer, and I don't know what you're talking about when I see a lot of things. I see a lot. 2.5 hours and my voice is still going on. My brain just goes crazy when it comes to these streams. Oh, the DM you sent. I didn't watch it yet. It's a Charlie video, so I'll watch it later, though. I noticed that he was streaming on YouTube now, which is, I guess, nice. I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I didn't look at that video either. I just know that he went to YouTube for streaming. Oh, my eye. The only thing I saw was the fact that it was a Charlie video, and I was like, okay, I'm a little bit intrigued. But I'll probably watch it after stream today, because I don't want to watch it right now, because I don't want to infringe copyright. And I also don't like reacting to content on stream, because it's just not something I particularly like to do. Because I don't include anything worthwhile for... Like, okay, I'm that kind of viewer when it comes to watching content where I just sit there and I'm like, oh, At the very least. So it was all lie, denied money from the movie. Well, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Oh, it's Michael Allhair, too. Oh, do I know this guy? Oh, shit, do I know that guy, actually? Oh. There's no way, right? Football offensive tackle. Son of a bitch. I think I know this guy. Where's this reference? There he is. What teams did he play for? Baltimore, Tennessee, and Carolina. No wonder why I kind of remember him. I mean, wow, he had 1 reception for -8 yards. He was the All-Pro Offensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, tell me this guy fucked up big time? Wow, doesn't shock me a bit. He played 3 games in 2016. What the hell happened in these 3 games? Oh god, this season. I don't want to be reminded of that season. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. He had 1 holding penalty that year. He was deactivated in November. Shit. Alright. Let's see. Oh, he retired in 2016. Okay. It's a conservator thing. Oh, shit. Now I'm getting into football shit. Oh, fuck. I'm not even, like, too much into, like, his whole controversy thing. I'm just like, oh, man, he was a football player? Fuck, you know, I'm interested. Just because of that one little fact. I only noticed it because he was wearing a Baltimore jersey in the thumbnail. I was like, oh, fuck. Bump, bump, bump. Kind of white shit on me. You know, I kind of forget that I already told everybody that I was a football fan. I kind of repressed that because nobody fucking cares. No, nobody gave a fuck when I was like a football fanatic for the for last year. Nobody gave a shit. Well, yay, I like football. Also, speaking of football, I made the so there was like a clip. There's a clip that I posted on no, like, okay, so like I say nobody, but like I don't know, like I meant more so like the whole community. Like the whole community does not really not a lot of people are really sporty in the VTuber community. Okay? So, like, there might be fans of it, obviously, but, like, VTubers in general, like, I don't see a whole lot of people, like, talking about it, or, and I'm not just saying, like, football, I'm saying, like, just every sport, okay? I know there's, like, a lot of sim racing going on in terms of, like, the VTubers and stuff like that, like, that's a whole rabbit hole, but, like, I don't see baseball, basketball, sure shit, don't see football, maybe soccer. The closest I've seen is sumo, which shock. Sarcastic shock. But anyways, what I was saying earlier, so there was a clip. There's a lot of wrestling theme feature. See, like, okay. Good point. That is a good point. You are right. That's probably like the number one though. That and racing. Wrestling and racing are like the 2 like sports I see. And wrestling can be debatable at times, but debated as like sport wise, but you know, my stance on that shit's like, yeah, it's as much of a sport as fucking any other fucking sport, but you know, go on, Chad. Anyways, so there's a clip of me fucking around on one of my other chatting streams on a website where there's a website where you are transported back to the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s when it comes to television. It's literally a website where it's the whole aesthetic is a TV from that time with something playing from that said time, whether it's a commercial, something from the news, sport, whatever. I think I found that out from TikTok, ironically. And I posted a clip of me fucking around on there, and I found a clip of a football game, and I watched it because I was genuinely wanting to watch something on there, and I was like, oh fuck, I'll watch this for a minute. And I was just fucking around, okay? And I was just kind of like doing the whole like stupid shenanigans I do when I'm watching something. And I was just kind of like fucking around, and I was not like at 100% mentally at that fucking stream, so I was just like fucking around and having my voice be like, football, I like football, I like football. Just stupid, just a stupid shit, okay? I did that, and I posted that to TikTok, and football TikTok found that TikTok, and they ate my ass alive. I found it funny. The comments they were posting were funny as hell. So, yeah. That's... Yeah, so that's pretty much the extent of me watching football on stream. Hope the NFL doesn't shoot me dead for watching a game, for like a game of theirs for like a minute, because, you know, wouldn't surprise me if they did, because the NFL sucks. No, but no, I'm a fucking, I admit this only because I try to, I keep this on the down low for a reason that, you know, fucking no VTubers should be involved in sports. You know, we're VTubers. We're introverted. We don't like sports. We like anime. We like the Japanese shit. We like art. We like anime men. We like anime women. We like that shit. We don't like real shit. We don't like sports. We don't like baseball. Ew. Fuck that. That's essentially the extent of like 80% of VTubing, by the way. It's the only reason I regret getting into VTubing is because I can't really enjoy my passion of watching sports or talking about it, because nobody will care. For the most part. Big asterisk on the nobody part, but you know, still. But I am a sports fanatic. I'll go so far as to say I have betted on sports and I don't give a fuck how much money I've lost on that shit. I enjoy it. Because it gets me interested in that shit. Also because I have the, I also don't bet like hundreds of dollars on it. I bet like $1 on shit. If there's anything I bet on, it's like maybe $1. That's like the most I'll do, because it's like, if I go any higher, I'm going to waste all this money. I don't want to waste money. It's funny because, like, you know, like, you could still make some decent money off of it, but, you know, betting is betting, and I don't condone it if you are under the age of 21. At least in the state that I live in. It's 21. Some states are a little bit lower. But I don't condone it. It's bad. It's bad. Gambling's bad. It sucks. You could bet 100 times, and 100 out of those times, you will lose money. Unless you're smart. But I'm not smart. I'm a VTuber. Speaking of betting, when I was in Germany, I don't know why I brought this up, but there's, next to my hotel that I was staying at, there was actually like a full-fledged betting cafe. Like, oh my god. Don't, let me tell you. Holy. I want to see if I can find this place real quick. I gotta go back to Munich. I want to find this place. There's Switzerland. There's Munich. Munich. I want to see if I can remember. Oh, fuck. Where's the... There it is. I want to see... Oh, I don't even remember if I remember my hotel. Off the top of my head. Oh, wait, no. Is it the... Wait, no. Oh, I remember this hotel. Oh. Oh, fuck, dude. I am so surprised I remember not only the hotel name, but like I'm looking at these images and it just threw me back to 2022, man. Going to this hotel. Oh my. Fuck, dude. God damn. All right, let's see. What's the place next nearby? Let me street. Can I street view this? I can. Oh my god, dude. This shit's awesome. Okay. Yeah, okay. I want to look this company up. Typical. Online sportsbook and sports betting. Headquartered in St. John's, Malta. It's Malta. Fucking hell. German sports betting concession from the Darmstadt Regional Council, as well as other gambling licenses. Yeah, so yeah, that was right next to my hotel. Holy fucking shit. Let's see. Yeah, they had a straight up, like, cafe right next to my area. There's also a typical coffee in Buffalo, New York. What? What the fuck? Costa Rica, Colombia, Honduras. What the fuck? You got me fucked up, bruh. What are the odds? Okay, anyways. That's so crazy how they had a cafe right next to an IT store. That's actually kind of crazy. And what I also hate about it is the fact that I didn't realize that that was a place until I fucking went there. And I was like there on my last day, and I was like, wait, this is a sports place? I didn't realize what it was. That's fucking crazy. I miss Munich, dude. Munich was a hell of a place for me to visit. Like, it was crazy that I went here. It's also surprising because it's like it's not the first place I thought of when I went when I decided to go here. Oh, I'm in Street View right now, and I see that fucking train station I went to. Try to find that Dunkin' Donuts, and eventually got lost because train stations I didn't realize had an underground passage. Okay, I should probably get out of this. I'm getting way too caught up in it. It's driving me insane. Oh lordy, I've been going on for almost 3 fucking hours. That's insane. I hydrate. I should hydrate, but I want to calm down on my hydrating because my stomach's starting to hate that I'm drinking an entire bottle of water. And a posture check too. Hell yeah. My body's starting to hate that I'm drinking all this much. I might go for a few more minutes and then like call it because I don't really want to do... I was gonna hold off on gaming for a little bit, plus my body's about to explode into millions of pieces. Because, you know, oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. So I fucking had Taco Bell earlier today. Yeah, that was the one and only regret I have of today. Because my body has been regretting it all since then, and every once in a while it's like, hey, let's, Taco Bell is basically a very horrible, what the fuck, laxative. Taco Bell is a restaurant full of laxatives, essentially. Fucking hell. My stomach is tearing itself apart right now. Ouchies. I guess it wouldn't be a bad idea to call it, wouldn't it? Because I've been streaming for about 3 hours. So, 3 hours of just chatting. Yeah. I will definitely have to continue doing this kind of streams. Because, yeah. Go rest. I will. I'll go fucking rest. I'm gonna raid somebody real quick. So, basically, I will be back sometime tomorrow. Probably in the morning. Oh, I have no idea what I'm gonna do there. I'll probably wait till like the afternoon tomorrow. And then I'll, yeah. I don't know what I'll do yet, but I'll do something. Hell yeah. All right. Have a good day, everybody.